Hello everyone, John Zacharias with another monthly market video for April 2026, and today's monthly market video is going to be called Numbers to Know for Investment Properties. So before I get into that topic today, I want to go over some market information for you all for this month. New listings are actually up once again by 0.07%, but yearly it's been around 8% swing since last year, with a lot more new listings coming on the market. Closed sales are down 12.5%, and this is an important one here, days on the market is actually up 37.3%. So a lot of sellers are seeing their properties stay on the market longer than recent years. So the topic of discussion today, I've been working with a lot of investment buyers lately, and you know how they say, like, we want to run the numbers before we give you an answer, or we have to run the numbers to see if the investment makes sense. Here's what they mean by that. So here's a little equation that you can reference here. Cap rate, which is like the return of your investment, like the percent return on your investment. Net operating income, which is like the income that you get from rental income minus your expenses like utilities, taxes, things like that, excluding mortgage, divided by the current market value of your home, and then you get a decimal, you multiply 100, and that's how you get your cap rate. So this is what people mean when they try to run those numbers. Now I'm going to give you an example here. Let's say your current market value of your property is $305,000. You earn a net operating income, so it's rental income after taxes and other expenses, around $25,000. Now obviously you multiply by 100 to get this cap rate. Still with me? So if I did this and I ran the numbers, I would get probably around 8% return on my investment for that investment property. Now, 8% is actually really, really solid, because a lot of brokerage accounts, you're averaging around 5.5% to 6% on the return of your money every year. So depending on how you purchase a property, if you purchase it in cash or you mortgage your property, an 8% return on investment property is excellent. And I tell everybody to shoot for around 7 to 9%, 10% being an absolute home run. So I wanted to show you all this because a lot of people don't understand when they go invest in real estate and they try to run those numbers, they don't think about the cap rate every year and how it can grow. Now, while all this is going on, your property is probably appreciating in value, especially if you play the long game. Now, obviously, markets go up and down, but if you're with your property long enough and you go through that business cycle and you stick with the property and you keep renting it out every year, eventually it will appreciate over time depending on how much money you put into it or sweat equity. Investing in real estate is also excellent for potential tax write-offs. So if you take a loss on an investment, you still win at the end of the day with an efficient tax write-off. So that's all I have for you all today. I hope this sheds some light on some of the numbers game when it is investing in real estate. And if you were thinking about buying and selling, please reach out to me. I would love to help you all this spring. Thank you and have a great month.